What's up, guys? This is Trebor 7, and this is going to be an electrokinesis demonstration. A couple years ago I uploaded an electrokinesis demonstration, and I held up a light bulb like so and said I was going to make it light up with energy. And ha ha ha, I couldn't really do it type thing. Well, it turns out the joke's on me, because you can do it with those compact fluorescent light bulbs. These little jobbers right here, little 60 watters. And I don't actually use these kind of bulbs, but I was watching a video on YouTube and I saw a guy lighting one of these up, and I was like, hey, is that for real? So I went and bought a pack and started messing with it for a few days, and I was about to give up on it, and I got a little flicker, the little bottom piece of this coil right here lit up, and I was like, whoa, there is something to this. So I started messing with it some more. Got it to where I could flicker and stuff. Not like I can just, turn it on like a light bulb or anything, but I can get some flickering, and I'll kind of explain the process here in a little bit. But first I just want to talk about electricity in general. Supposedly we have like hundreds of billions of neurons in our body that are just constantly firing electrical impulses. In fact, everything we feel and see and hear and smell and everything are just electrical impulses being interpreted by our brain. It's like we really do live in the freaking matrix, guys. And supposedly, we have all these neurons that are firing all the time, but the human body, according to mainstream science, can only produce about 10 to 100 millivolts. And that's not very much electricity. But my theory is people who meditate and do energy work, particularly like yoga and qigong, where you focus on moving the internal energy and harvesting and cultivating energy, and people who do psychokinesis, my theory is those kind of people cannot, maybe not generate more electricity, but rather condense and control the electricity a lot better than the average person. And I'm sure you've all seen that picture where that shows that electromagnetic field that surrounds your body, produced by your heart. Well, my theory is when we're doing psychokinesis and we're working inside that field, we can convert this internal electrical energy, and when we project it in the form of maybe biophotons or something, and it gets converted into other forms of energy like radiation and heat, or little bursts of kinetic energy or healing energy, all these different forms. And that's just my theory. I'm not a scientist or anything, but I'm speculating here. That's what I think is going on. And when you see people do a demonstration like on YouTube or something, you see a little 5 or 10 minute video and you think, oh, I'll try that, and then you can't do it. It's like, dang it, why can't I do it? Well, there's more to it than just the application of the technique. I mean, a lot of it has to do with the preparation. Like, how much meditation did you do that day? How much energy work? What kind of food are you eating? Are you eating live, raw food or dead processed food? Are you drinking good, clean water, or are you drinking fluoridated water or pop or coffee or something, So it's not all just about, applying the technique. It's also about all the preparation and things that go into it. I mean, I spent like way too many hours trying to do, metaphysical phenomena stuff. I'm obsessed with it, so I spend a lot of time at it. But it's not just the practice, it's also the lifestyle. So that has a lot to do with it. But anyway, I'm going to do a demonstration. I'm going to attempt to do a demonstration just right up here, up close and personal, right in front of the camera. But I've already got some footage of me, doing some flickering and stuff. So if nothing else, there'll be some good bonus clips at the end, so don't run off. And as far as technique, I don't normally like teaching electrokinesis because I think it's kind of dangerous. I'll tell you straight up, you can crash computers, ruin devices, and everything's on the glitch. Might even start a fire or something, I don't know. But anyway, based on my experience, I don't think people are going to be able to do electrokinesis until they start doing some psychokinesis, and then they're just going to stumble onto it naturally. But I'll go ahead and explain kind of the technique I was using. Now, at first I was just trying to hold the light bulb up and just send electrical energy in it, just like you would think, like it's sort of like charging an elixir or a crystal or something like that. But I wasn't having much luck with that. So I started messing around, holding it different ways and doing different things and everything. And what it turned out that worked for me was, how when I get into the psychokinesis mode, I kind of feel sort of like cosmic energy flowing in and through me, and I kind of get this circuit. I can just feel when everything, the energy's right. And when you get that feeling, then I just kind of started circling that energy down my arm through this hand and projecting it into the other hand, kind of pushing it from this and pulling it from this and making a circuit, sort of. And just letting the bulb act as a conduit. I wasn't thinking about the bulb, and every time I did think about the bulb, I couldn't do it. So I was just thinking about pulling energy, making a loop. And sure enough, it flickers, so there is something there. There's some energy moving through there. So anyway, that's the approach I used. And I'm going to try to do a demonstration right now, but it takes me a little while to kind of, get my mind right and get out of this left brain talking mode and into the right brain and get my energy flowing and everything. But I'm going to try to do a demonstration all here in one straight cut. So bear with me. Don't run off. I'm going to dim the lights so we can see a little better.